I swear, George has the best taste in opening music. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back to Calls from Beyond. Your weekly source of creepy, cryptid, paranormal, sometimes a little crazy, sometimes a little hungry. You know how it be.
Just a good mix.
Good mix of everything. Happy Tuesday. It is just George, Danette, and I here today because Miss Noah and Mr. Fresh have taken the day. I want to say taken the day off because they've been working the entire time. But they had to.
They're working.
They're not here today because the launch of her brand new store is tomorrow. So, Mari, please go ahead and post that in the chat. I need everybody watching right now to bookmark that website, save it, text it to 10 other people. And tomorrow, you guys got to sell it out. I need to have a phone call from Noah tomorrow saying, Austin, I'm gonna need you to come pick up some shifts over here and help me pack some product because we sold out already.
Yes. No, I don't think they're getting the vibe because she's been setting up.
She's been setting this up for
years, and I mean, upon the inception of people really getting into her channel, this was on the forefront of her mind.
Yeah,
literally, it was some of the first conversations I ever had with her was talking about this exact day that's coming up tomorrow. It, like you said bookmark it. Open up your phone right now. Set a calendar. Set a little alarm.
It's right there. Mari posted it. Oh, Franny said hi from Japan. That's it. Bye-bye getting on the train. He's in Japan right now.
Oh, he wasn't joking.
No, he's not joking. Franny, I'm going to need you to go ahead. You can see into the future right now. You're in Japan. It's tomorrow right now. Did the store sell out? Please let me know.
Magic 8 Ball.
Magic 8 Ball. Franny is in the future. I need you to tell me right now. Did the store sell out? He's probably already gone, but he's sitting on the bullet train. I think he's in Okinawa right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okinawa, Japan.
But I need everybody to say, Mari, could you please post it again? I need everybody to grab that link. Send it to 15 people. Oh, Franny said the store sold out. Okay, thank you, Franny.
Wow.
He's already in tomorrow. That's how he knows.
Good job, Franny.
Thank you, Franny. So I'm going to need everybody to go ahead.
Go do that.
Look, Mari, just keep posting it. Honestly, at this point, just keep posting it.
I'm fired.
Speak it into existence. It's already sold out. What do you mean? It's not going to. It's already sold out. So I need you guys to go ahead and get on the wait list. I'm assuming. Let me check. Is there a wait list? Opening soon. Right there. Opening soon. As soon as you click on. Oh, I'm putting in my email right now.
How long did that take, Austin? I'm timing you. All right. This 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Thanks for subscribing.
7 seconds. 7 seconds is all it takes for you to get subscribed to this wait list. Think about that. Put it into perspective.
Hey, shout out Jessica. Already signed up.
Already did it. Boom. Jessica.
What time is launch? Noah's in the chat right now. What time is launch? Do you have a time? Or should it just be, they should just be ready? Let's be real.
Be honest. Stay 10 toes down at all times.
10 toes down. We pulling an all-nighter, baby.
So you could be.
Little do you guys know, little do they know in the room, we're doing 24-hour stream starting right now.
Oh.
George and I have been able to do it.
Challenge. So. Yeah. Oh, bro.
We used to do them yearly.
I would not be prepared for this one.
No. Really? It's like a 28-hour day? Because you wake up a couple hours before, get to the studio, then you start at like 5 a.m. So I'm waking up at like 3. You start at 5, and then you go until 5 the next. I still have to drive home.
Yeah. Don't miss
Launch is at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow morning. 6 a.m. Eastern. Or noon. Excuse me. Noon Eastern tomorrow. Noon Eastern tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific.
11 a.m. Central.
Yeah, Nicolette. No, you know how logistics goes, you know? Noah is making sure that this is ready as it could possibly be for you guys tomorrow because you guys are going to just sell it out. Let's be real here. Noah is already anticipating a sellout.
Yeah, I know. And Noah's not here right now, but I know, like, on the other side of the screen watching this, she's probably like, God damn.
What?
Like, we're speaking it into existence.
We are.
And so
I need everybody. Danette, what are you doing? I need you to go sign up your email right now.
I already did.
Oh, how long did that take you, Danette?
Like 2 seconds.
2 seconds. She did it faster than I did.
That's crazy.
George hasn't because he's running the show, but that's okay.
Short email. Bro, you already know.
You already know.
can't screen share today, but that kind of blows. But people, make sure you call in down below. I will be adding in everybody that joins the Zoom and wants to share their paranormal.
Look at this right now, 702-208. They're calling me to let me know that they signed up with 3 months. No,
put them on the phone.
Call.
No.
Put them
on. Oh, call him back.
It might be a debt collector.
Call him back.
It might be a debt collector. I'm cleaning up my credit right now.
Okay.
Might be my debt collector being like, I know you ain't about to go buy shit at Noah's store when y'all owe us.
I'm at work right now. I'm at work.
Yeah,
what you got to say now, motherfucker? I'm making that bread for you to take. You're not taking it.
I'm not fucking paying it. But yeah, you guys you always show out for us. Tomorrow is the day to show out, though. Let's be real here. Tomorrow is the day.
I wish I had the Kendrick go dun 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 every time you said
so.
It's the day.
Also tomorrow, though, as soon as you log in and start buying your products from Noah's store, in the background, go ahead to the Truly Bizarre. We have a brand new ghost hunt dropping tomorrow. It's a good one. George and I watched it earlier today. It's spicy.
Oh yeah,
it's spicy.
Oh, it's well put together. You guys are gonna love it. It's top notch. There was a moment. I don't want to spoil it. You'll see it at the beginning.
Oh, Shaman calling me out. Sorry, Shaman's hella calling me out.
It's good.
If you remember, I was on your last 24-hour stream. I do remember, and even qualified for 2 items, never received it. But here's the thing: the slipper company just never sent out anything. Never sent it out.
Oh, hold on. I have a sound effect for that.
That's how real a real one Shaman is.
Yeah.
Noah said, I will be live on TikTok trying to get YouTube live set up too. So tomorrow, Noah will be live.
That's huge.
So go and watch that. Then when you're done watching Noah be live and you've bought all the that's not a word, and purchased all of the products you can, go ahead and check out the Truly Bizarre on YouTube. Check out our new ghost hunt. And then tomorrow night after that, go ahead and go to twitch.com. Or excuse me. Yeah. Is it twitch.com? No, it's twitch.tv/Vex, VEX702. I've been streaming on Twitch lately. It's been going pretty good. We've got a good little community going.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to really show out tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Like, I don't think you guys get it.
They don't get
it says up at the
they
top.
We need music, Austin. We need music behind it because I think on this second go round, as we're waiting for callers to pile into this Zoom call, we will make them get it.
I think so. It's
all
like
right.
We're doing like the telethon.
I will find.
We need $400,000 more for Shriners right now. Call in as soon as we get to 100,000. Frank Sinatra will come on. Noah, can I get a password so I can see the website and just start hyping it?
Okay. All right. It's going to hit it one more time with it. Buy some shit. This is how I'm going to be on the website tomorrow. No, literally tomorrow I'm going to be on the website like... Bro, swear to God, I felt like I was in the Beijing Olympics right there. Bro, no, I'm telling you, the opening ceremonies. All right, whatever. I think they get it now. You add another story, Austin. I'll stop being weird.
I don't even know what my other story was. Oh, yeah. So go ahead and start calling in. Numbers right down here. Right here. You see this? Wrong one. This? You see this? That's the number. Go ahead and start piling in. We're going to start taking calls before too long. But I do have some cryptid and paranormal news. Just figured, why not talk about it? So I don't know how I missed this, but on Valentine's Day of this year, California, who was this? It was a congressman or senator. Oh, it was amended. Does that mean it was taken? I'm trying to find this guy's name. Assembly member Chris Rogers introduced Assembly Bill 666. I'm not making this up. 666 in California to designate Bigfoot as the state's official cryptid. This initiative aims to honor the rich Bigfoot lore in counties like Del Norte, Humboldt, Mendocino, Sonoma, and Trinity. The bill is currently under committee review. If you're in California, I would vote on that. I would vote yes. I don't know about you, George.
I mean, bro, it's It's a no from me, dog. But
It's a no from you?
I just don't think that the Bigfoot would like it, if I'm going to be honest.
What do you... Being recognized? You don't think they want to be recognized?
I think the Bigfoot would rather be recognized as a...
As the champion of the Calls From Beyond bracket? I think so too, but y'all let us
Well,
down on that
I
one.
just think you don't want to be, like, tied down to a location. You know what I mean? I think Bigfoot's interdimensional.
Right, but the big movie that came out, the Patterson Gimlin film, was Northern California.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Sometimes, it's confusing. You can get those areas because it's so close together. Northern Cal is
Yeah.
like
Did you
right
accidentally
up there
add somebody to the call? Sorry.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Could you hear them?
No, but they're posting in chat. Just want to make sure we're not getting them in yet. We're gonna give it a little bit of time before we.
Yeah, we'll admit you into the waiting room, but we will wait just a second here because we have to dive deeper into this assembly bill. Because why would somebody want to do this? That's the first.
Get votes. So Legislative Council's Digest. Oh, introduce. Let's see. Introduce. I'm on Legiscan, bringing people to the process. Legiscan.com. If you just look up CAAB666, you'll find it. AB666 has introduced Rogers State Cryptid. Existing law establishes the state flag and the state's emblems, including, among other things, the golden poppy as the official state flower and the California redwood as the official state tree. The bill would state the intent of the legislature to enact legislation that would designate Bigfoot as the official state cryptid. Section 1. It is the intent of the legislature to enact legislation that would designate Bigfoot as the official state cryptid. That's all it has. Literally, that's the entire bill. He's not trying to get one over on y'all, like adding more money for Ukraine or adding more money for, I don't know.
This man's simple.
Simple. He's just one thing. But it was amended.
Yeah, bro, because...
This bill would establish Bigfoot as the official state cryptid. The bill would make related findings and declaration. Okay. But yeah, so California, you can vote on that.
Interesting.
Yeah, we got Mr. Fresh in the chat, but he is repping the Steelers colors, so I don't know.
Oh, Steelers colors?
Yeah.
I'll hit the yellow sound button then. Oh, that's up.
Man, Mr. Fresh said, Yolanda, the password is for us to keep y'all off the unfinished site. You won't need it tomorrow. Yeah, they're literally finalizing it right now. The password's for like them to be able to see things as it's getting reviewed and updated and all that. So, but okay, so the next bit is if you are in Connecticut on April 26th, though, you got a couple weeks, Two Roads Area 2 in Stratford, Connecticut will host the Cryptid Encounters Fair. The event will feature experts discussing creatures like Bigfoot, the Jersey Devil, and the Mothman. So, something to look forward to if you're in the Connecticut area.
We've done some videos or shown some videos of that.
Well, no, we've shown the Mothman Festival. That's in Virginia.
Correct.
West Virginia. Point Pleasant. It's hosted by Punk Rock Flea Market. Will feature a panel with experts on cryptids and other supernatural topics like aliens and ghosts. They haven't had me on yet. Connecticut is the host of a number of different cryptids and urban legends, such as the Winstead Wildman, never heard of that one, sea serpents, Jewett City vampires, and the... I'm not going to say that one because it sounds sus. All right. Going into the paranormal news now. In 4 days, there's an Annabelle doll event. The Haunted Annabelle doll will be showcased at Warrenology, an evening with Annabelle on April 12th at the Twisted Vine restaurant in Derby, Connecticut. What is up with Connecticut getting everything?
It's where's the Connecticut is a portal video?
Noah.
No,
We got one for you.
Noah, Connecticut. I don't think I've seen that one.
It might be time with all the things happening over there.
Yeah, they like to. Because I would imagine it flocks together. Oftentimes, you bring all that energy to an area.
Yeah,
it's not for nothing.
Maybe. But yeah. So attendees will have the opportunity to view the doll and the other items from Ed and Lorraine Warren's collection. So it'd be pretty cool if you're in Connecticut.
What would you want from their collection? If you had one item to get from Ed and Lorraine, which item are you getting? Like if you had the pick of the litter. whatever you want.
I'm sure Ed's got some great firearms. Give me them bad boys. I don't care about the paranormal stuff.
Really?
I don't need any. I don't want that in my house.
True.
I don't need to keep. I go ghost hunting at least twice a month.
One of their journals?
That if they had that, yeah, like their findings.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro, like literally
Okay, so
anything
that-
of theirs that you can have.
So that their 401ks,
That
bank account. No, I'm just kidding.
was back in the day.
Yeah,
With
they didn't
inflation?
have 401ks. They were like, brother, I bought this house. I ain't moving.
Bro, that's probably what happened. If I had the choice, I would probably shit, dude. Some of their cutlery.
Shaman
in
has a
their
good
house,
point. The haunting of
maybe they're
Connecticut.
killing
Besides, Connecticut is old money. That's a lot of secrets.
That is true.
That is very true. That's
is
a great
Connecticut
point.
where the Hamptons are?
Where are the Hamptons? Let's find
I
out.
think because if the Hamptons are in Connecticut, we are.
Long Island.
Okay, never mind. Long Island, New York. Portal.
That's just a portal in itself.
Facts. So,
Royalty Gang said nothing. I'm not fucking around and finding out with the Lorraine Warren stuff. I get that.
yeah. There's nothing of theirs that wouldn't be absolutely haunted to all hell, right?
Yeah.
Or is it just the things that went on, the visits with them?
No, I mean, well, I feel like they had to carry something with them.
True.
I'm sure they did.
I know, so the Annabelle doll.
Yeah.
I know people try to say, oh, it's such a cute thing, but I think we've just grown up and we've been accustomed now to thinking that dolls are creepy. Dolls are inherently creepy. So what's the next evolution of it? Because the reason why people wanted to make dolls creepy is because I bet people were like, how do we get something that looks cutesy and turn it scary? But now everybody looks at a doll.
Haunted Razor flip phone.
That's a good one.
Haunted Furbies. Because
You're
those things were fucking creepy.
Those are haunted already, though. It's kind of tough to
They
haunt
come out of the
something
box
that's been
haunted?
Yeah.
The Furbies, yeah.
Dude, like a haunted fushigi.
The ball's just levitating on
the
its
ball's
own.
just how do they do it? I don't know.
Oh my God, George.
What's the next big thing? A haunted Tonka truck.
Haunted TikTok stream. There's just nobody there.
That's a great way to make some money. Just get a phone, really cheap phone that's just able to stream TikTok all day and just be
Yeah.
just keep it live.
I wanted to
Until it runs out.
I wanted to do. The problem is when I do the ghost hunts, I'm kind of all over the place and I can't dedicate to just leaving my phone somewhere.
Right.
Without eventually going into that area. But I would love to leave and also you lose viewers that way. They want you to connect with them. They want you to interact with them. So, because I just want to leave it up at the Pioneer, and just let a spirit box sit there and see what it says.
Yeah, I mean, then you just run into the whole. If somebody does see it and they're not screen recording, then it's the greatest moment that
Then they send a galaxy.
is etched in history.
Okay.
Then they send a galaxy.
I can save all the streams afterwards.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can download it.
But how can you save something that never ends?
Software.
Super quick.
Jessica said, who's scarier, Annabelle or Robert the Doll? Annabelle. Robert the Doll he's not that scary. Annabelle is, though. Robert the Doll is in a sailor costume, even though I'm not disrespecting Robert the Doll. But still. Okay, so moving on to the next thing. I've never heard of this. I did hear about this. Okay, so there's a Haunted House Renovator game release. Scheduled for release in mid-April, Haunted House Renovator is a game that allows players to transform haunted homes by banishing ghosts and renovating interiors, offering an immersive experience for paranormal enthusiasts.
This is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
No shit, bro.
Comes out on the 16th. So in 8 days. So it's made by indie game developer Image Power and publisher Playway have confirmed that the Haunted House Renovator will be released later this month. As you might suspect, this is like all simulator renovator titles. You'll work on a haunted home to clear it of spirits and make it look all nice again. So it's a partial ghost hunter, a partial home renovation sim, all kinds of weird fun making a haunted home livable again. We have more info on the game. Yeah, trailer. Okay. Maybe I'll stream it, on Twitch.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll stream it over on Twitch.
Has that other game come out yet?
So no, they were asking me was it South of Midnight?
Yes.
I don't think it is yet. I don't know if I will play it. I'm trying to convince Noah and Mr. Fresh that they should be streaming it though.
Dude, it's crazy.
Is it already out? Oh, it's out today. It's out today.
That's what gooning is.
Oh my God, what is that? Jesus.
Oh,
They can't see it, but we can.
Report.
Goodbye, back to the lobby.
Hasta la bye.
It is out.
It is out.
Oh, Paolo sees it. Yeah, Paolo saw it. She's the other one. I'm sorry, Paolo.
Yeah. Wild work.
Yep. Welcome to the world of public call-in shows where people can just hop into the Zoom call.
Yep.
Noah, y'all gotta stream it. Y'all gotta stream it somehow.
I wonder.
I might be able to from my end where I can, because I can multi-stream, so I could do it to my Twitch and then to Calls From Beyond.
And then just have her playing.
Well, I would have to go over then.
Well, you could get in an Xbox chat and then just have your chat.
Or Discord.
Yeah.
Because it is on Steam as well.
Sounds like a goddamn plan.
We do have a goal up. I forgot. We do have a goal up. 10 super chats, $5 or more. If we hit that by the end of stream tonight, I will do a live watch along here on the channel of our latest ghost hunt. But maybe I should change it to, if we get the 10 super chats, I will dual stream to Calls From Beyond as well with the game.
That sounds like a plan.
Because I could do that.
Sounds juicy. If you want it here, hit the goal. That's it.
Yeah, South of Midnight, Michaela. Yeah. Damn, that was crazy. Dude just hijacked the Zoom call. We might need to, this might cause us to switch to Blog Talk.
Yeah, I mean, we've discussed this before, but I mean, I had the sound down.
Oh my, could you imagine? Could you imagine if you didn't have the sound down?
It's happened before, so there's no need to imagine. I know exactly what it was.
But that was like, the other one wouldn't get us removed for TOS.
You were asked the other evening what gooning was, and so it was just the perfect way to say, like, so if people were wondering, like, why the hell did George just say?
Your sister asked me last night, what is gooning? And I had to explain it like 11 o'clock at night what gooning is.
Yeah.
What kind of a world do we live in?
A goon type world. File in, people.
Yep.
Call us.
I'm going to remove the goal, redo the goal.
Down below. Call in that number. Bing, bop, boom. Tell us your ghost, your paranormal, your UFO, your cryptid stories, astral projections.
If it'll let me, won't let me start a new goal.
Spirit box experiences. We take it all. We've heard so many stories on this channel. Tonight's the night for you to share your story. So call in.
The only thing I can say, though, is I know a lot of you are East Coast, and with the South by Midnight stream, I don't usually stream on my Twitch until later in the evening, till like 5 p.m. Usually it's 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 7:30 is when I usually go live. And then I'll sometimes go to midnight Pacific Standard.
Yeah, no, Austin's been on it lately.
I did 7 days a week last week. I had to like chill out. So I think I'm taking Monday, Tuesdays off.
Bro, but it's just like if you're gonna game naturally.
That's my mentality. Is if
you're at
I'm
it
gonna
now.
game, I might as well get paid to play games and then hang out with people. I'm sorry, Paolo. It's not normal, but it's happened. I think it's like the fourth time it's happened. I'm so sorry about that, Paolo.
Yeah.
I feel really bad. Yeah, we have people who don't have lives and they like to come into the Zoom call and yell obscenities and all that stuff. We report them. As soon as they come in, we report them, but they'll just make new accounts. So we may switch to Blog Talk.
Yeah.
Which would not cost you guys anything, but it would be a different way to call into the show. So I started a poll because I can't start a goal. Would you watch a stream of South by Midnight? 83% said yes with 12 votes. But there's 45 of you in here, so we can get more votes than that.
It looks like a sick game that you can like tune into the stream at any point in time and you're gonna like hit a good spot.
I just don't know if it looks like a good game. Let me see what kind. It looks like an action adventure, and that's not really what I play. The setting is immaculate though. Like that's what's really cool about it.
Yeah.
And then it has the whole like spiritual background that I know Noah is gonna eat up. I hope they get it right because Noah's gonna be mad if they fuck it up.
She's gonna do a cinema sins.
But
of a video
spiritual
game.
sins.
Yeah.
She's just gonna break down the game. They fucked up this. They fucked up that. And honestly, she should because how dare they?
Right. Because that's the thing. You've worked in video games before. Do you think they consulted with a Hoodoo specialist?
Definitely didn't. Paolo, no. So that is it's like a deep South American South spiritual game. What up, Vampel? Good to see you. Says I want to play that game so bad. Vampel is actually one of our members of the Twitch stream over on the other side. But I shouldn't have voted I'm not into games. That's fair, though. That's fair. It's still 84% said yes. Which right now you can watch Calls From Beyond on Twitch, which Vampel's over there right now, too. You can watch Calls From Beyond on Twitch right now. So you should go over there. We only have 11 followers, which actually we have 11 followers. It's pretty good. So thank you guys for following us on Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch.
We're also on Facebook. Go check us out on Facebook.
Clips have been going up.
Clips have been going up. Shout out to Lauren.
Big
Honestly,
shout out
this
to
show would
Lauren.
not be where it is without the help of Danette, Mari, Lauren, George, Mr. Fresh, Miss Noah.
Austin.
Maybe me.
Yeah. It's a hell of a team effort here.
Noah just said, my friend got access early because she games for a living, and she said it's so good. Yeah, that's the perk of streaming is you'll get codes early. I do remember that working in games, and we'd have our specific influencers that we would send codes out to early.
Right.
And then they come out and be like, guys, this is shit. And then we'd be like, oh my God, what do we do? Game comes out in a week.
You got to put in that overtime.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can stream to 2 Twitches at once, but I could stream to Calls From Beyond on YouTube, which there's more of you over here on YouTube, so I definitely want to be over here. But yeah.
Do you want to get to Paulo? Because I know
We
the
can.
time
I know
difference-
Paula has the big time difference. So
Yeah.
And it might be an early stream tonight just because we got so many of you guys here, and Noah is out working on her store. So, but yeah, I guess let's get to Paolo so we can save her. I know she's probably trying to go to sleep. So
I actually think it's like early in the morning.
it might be like 3 in the morning.
I unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Hi. How are you guys?
Doing
Good. How are,
amazing.
I hope you're okay. I'm sorry about earlier in that that idiot in the Zoom call.
Of all the things I thought I'd see tonight, I didn't think it'd be that.
I
was
didn't
hanging
think it would
out
be that either.
outside at one point. I thought I'd see I saw a stick outside and I thought I'd see like a snake or something. I didn't think I'd see that kind of snake. Oh my God.
Right.
But anyway,
Right. Yeah. No. You're like,
It's
oh, it's a
like-
weird day if I see, a
Yeah,
snake
it's
on the
a-
ground outside, but then you see that and you're like, oh my goodness.
right?
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, so it's like 3 a.m. here, and when I saw that you guys were streaming a bit earlier, I thought I might as well, because I was speaking about something with my sister earlier, and I just thought, like, I thought about you guys because
Mm.
I remember you said you guys should send in your emails of what you do so we can shout you out and whatnot. So I've been compiling an email to send to you. And then I thought I should see when they're streaming. And then I see it's actually like it was in a few minutes when I checked. So
Oh,
I felt like it was
Nice.
synchronicity.
yeah.
Yeah. So I've been waiting. And first of all, I just want to say also, like, everyone in the chat is so lovely, and I really, truly enjoy it there. And thank you for that. You guys are building like a community of like-minded, um, really lovely people, it seems. It's a reflection of who you are as well, I think.
Well, thank
But
you.
yeah, let me get to
I appreciate
share
that.
my stories.
Yes.
Um, yeah, you're welcome. So they're very short. Two are dream related. Funny you said astral projection because one of them is that. So
Oh,
let me
Nice.
get to that. But from when I was like 4 or 5 years old, I remember astral projecting and coming back into my body always felt like, that feeling when you're dropping
mm,
from somewhere and then you
Hmm.
drop back and then you even just think I can feel that in my body and it's always like a kind of waking. And
yeah.
when I think of the dream, like especially when I was younger, I'd be around the yard that we lived in, like just looking around and seeing things. I remember seeing like those spirits that looked like literally like illuminated versions of like the Teletubbies, those four of them in like different colors. And me and my sisters, there's four of us. And for some reason, I kind of associated it to us. I don't know what it meant. I don't know if it was protective. That place always felt kind of weird. But aside from that, I also saw very reassuring messages when I was astral projecting. And this one time, everything was pretty much the same, like as it was in my room at the time, like the lighting and everything. And then like a dove like flies in and I hear what is like the typical depiction of the sound of God, like in movies, like a booming, like Morgan Freeman voice. And it
Yeah.
was reassuring me about how everything would be fine. And what I remember from that is the sense of peace. It was just like it cannot compare it to anything else. And also a dream where um, I was like on the beach and there were waves and it was really rough. But when I looked up, like when I let go and stopped fighting and I looked up, like the sky was like pastel and there was that same voice. So like that's happened a couple of times and it's also happened right after I asked for a message directly.
Wow.
So yeah, that's my astral projection experiences. And then I've dreamt of a holiday um, that the last holiday me and my family had together, which was in 2021, and it was locally within Zambia. We drove up to a lake, and I had dreamt this holiday several times before, like when I was younger, like several years, like several times. And there was three main things. It was that we were somewhere near water, and that it was all of my family, and I had a huge fight with my sister. And I kept
Mm,
dreaming that over and over and over. And it happened literally like that. And after the fight, I was like, oh God, I've been here before. Like I clicked so hard. And it last little one, because it just links with like the first stories I told you guys was about traveling with my parents. And I realized a lot of things happened
right.
then. And
Hmm.
this last story is of an elephant, a lone bull. So when an elephant's in a herd, when they're in a herd, you're usually safe. You just need them to pass, and then you like. So we were driving through a national park in Zimbabwe from Zambia, going down to South Africa, and we came across an elephant that was by itself. And the cars were driving very slowly, and the car ahead of us passed because that's what you're supposed to do. You don't alert it because you could get trampled. The
Right.
car ahead of us passed, and my dad was driving, and he tried to drive ahead of it. I mean, he
Mm,
tried to drive after the car that passed, and the elephant was charging toward that car, and then he turned around and charged us. And my dad U-turned real quick, and when I tell you it was close, like It was so close. And when I think about it being older, it's like I can only imagine what my dad felt in that moment. Like my kids, and like my family. But yeah, I just thought about that today, and like me and my sister were speaking about it and toying with the idea of like, what if we jumped planes because like we weren't done in this life as a family, and like, what if in that plane we were trampled and we died?
Oh,
On a different plane now.
I feel like that's happened 47 times in my life, by the way. Like where
47?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just exaggerating the number, but just like times where you blink, something crazy happens, you blink, you get out of it, and you're like, whoa, that's weird. Everything just
How
feels,
did you get out of it?
yeah, how did we get out of this? And then I just think it's the processing and the reflection through the dreams, hearing the voice. Like it all ties together. Every time you call in, your flow and your cadence,
It's really nice.
I follow it well. Now I have to ask you, did the elephant situation happen before or after the whole like peeing on the gravesite thing?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I actually think it was maybe before, or maybe like either shortly before, like the year before, because we used to do a trip every December, like a long drive somewhere in Southern Africa. So that could have been, it could have been after, or it could have been, but it was around the same time frame. I was like preteen, or just around like a,
Okay.
like early teen years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And then
Oh,
and then in
goodness.
relation to this
Yeah.
story you just told us, when was the alligator or standing on the crocodile?
That, that, that was in 2002. So this other
Oh, so
situation
that
could
was
have
a
been
while ago.
between 2003 and 2005. Yeah. But between 2003 and 2006 is when the other story might have happened. The one with the
Okay.
elephant. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that elephant story
But I
had me under
Yeah.
think
my
it
seat.
was an evil. Yeah. But it
Yeah.
was crazy.
It
Like,
just doesn't
it
happen
was
out
so
here in
mad.
the United States of America.
No, the elephants are in captivity here. We
Can
we don't have free roaming.
And they're huge as well. Like they
Yeah.
will genuinely like flatten you. There was a story of a woman who was trampled by an elephant at her funeral. Like you know how they have a crazy memory? It must have
Oh,
done
yeah, yeah, yeah. It
something.
came back
She
and
must
like
have done
grabbed her,
something to it.
right? Like
Yeah,
her
it did.
body.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
remember Noah and I
Yes.
talking
And
about that.
yeah.
They don't
That's
forget.
crazy. They don't.
No.
And I was just hoping that like we like no one in our ancestry like did it wrong, and it's just like these pheromones. But anyway, so we got away because we were meant to.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. I
I don't
mean,
know how I would handle it.
you. Yeah, like, but you don't. Do you relate to like a moment in which you feel like you've blinked and like life has just never been the same after that blink, or it just felt different?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
for
I would
sure.
say so. Like playing shows at an early age, like touring at a young age and playing like bars and stuff under 18, and you're just around people that like just do not have good intentions. Like I've been in situations where like I'm talking to somebody, and I was the youngest member of my band. Like I was like 16 at the time. All the ladies I was in the band with were like 20 to like 25. They were older. And I remember like I'd be talking to this person because like part of your job being in a band is socializing.
Right.
It's like getting to know people, because then they might come to your next show, or they might start listening to your band or whatever. And I'm talking to this person, and I remember like they were acting a little weird, like I could tell. And then I think it was my drummer walked over and was like, "Yeah, we actually got to get ready to go." And the person was like, "Oh, okay," and they just left. And my drummer at the time was like, "Yeah, dude, that guy, I'm pretty sure was gonna stab you." And then we found out he got stopped by security like on the way out, and he had a knife on him. And it was like, what the fuck? What? I was like 17 at the time. I didn't know any better.
See, okay, so
Wow.
in my head here, Austin, this is where I'm like, a situation like that where you make it out of it,
Yeah.
and in another dimension, you were stabbed 47 times. I keep using the number 47.
Yep.
But yeah, and it was over. but it was just meant to be in this timeline.
Yeah. Or I jumped to this timeline to preserve myself.
You had a dream the night before in this timeline that prevented it, or something stopped it. Yeah. Boy, it's crazy. Danette, have you ever had one of those moments?
Not really. My life is a little bit uneventful.
Yeah, we've learned and we keep Danette safe.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah. Just know, just be on your toes.
Oh, I will.
This show and Paulo's reminders, you gotta be ready for it.
A message I've been getting a lot lately is that I am divinely protected, that like my ancestors do not fuck around about me. And when I just think about what my grandma was like as a person, she was a force. And when she passed, I remember making a joke that like she's an ancestor now, and it helped me breathe. But actually the thought of her in my ancestral team, I know she's pushing stuff for me from the other side of the veil. And she's someone I knew. What about the people I didn't even know?
Right.
That are still rooting for me. So that's something that I think I see over and over, even when I like recount these stories. And it's something I see throughout my family.
Yeah.
Like we're here to do some shit.
Yeah. Definitely.
No, if you're connected, like, so what do you feel like your family's tips are? Like if you want to help cultivate this in your family, because if your whole family's like it, like, what do you guys do together? Is it?
We were raised very Christian, very prayerful, and something that I really appreciate and derive from the Christian faith is prayer and the ritual of that. And that's reaffirming things, and it's a mantra, and it's positivity. And that's also the thing about gospel music. I remember, I think it was Noah saying that about gospel music. It's so, like the frequency of it, the words, it's so intentional, it's so light, it's so pure, and it's mantras over and over, it's repetition. And that's something that's also a facet with like manifestation and a lot of other religions. Whereas if you look at regular circular music, you can be very mindlessly affirming negative things into your life. And something I appreciate about my parents growing up is we weren't actually allowed to listen to secular music. And it's something I didn't get into for a while. And so I tend to catch myself and catch things that I like. And when I don't listen to a song for a while, I'll be like, why don't I listen to this song? Then I'll be listening and singing, and then it's like, I want to what? I don't want to do that, And I realize why I dissociated from that sound, even though I really like it. It's just like there's something that is very uncomfortable, that singing it feels like I'm singing something into myself that I'd rather avoid. There's still secular music that's very positive. I don't just listen to gospel music. And I actually went through a point where I didn't listen to gospel music. It felt too painful because I had my issues, with the church and Christianity and whatnot that I've been working through. So I'm still just very mindful of what it is that attracts me to a song, and the lyrics and the frequency, the feeling, and all of that. So I think that's a thing I would recommend. So like the repetition, like mantras, prayer, setting the time to set intention, to pray, whatever that looks like, to meditate, and actually filtering what you absorb, what you take in, the news, whatever it is.
Yeah.
No, that's a excellent breakdown there.
Yeah, I mean, cutting the news out of my life has made a huge difference in my stress levels.
Yeah.
Same. I very shamelessly do not watch the news. I trust that everything I need to know, I will know.
Right.
Yeah, if it's really that bad, my iPhone will give me an alert that a nuke is dropping. Exactly. Like, I guess that's really it.
Right.
Like,
that is true.
Because we don't even look for the headlines. They seek us out.
Correct. I deleted Facebook too.
Bars.
I still have my account, but I deleted the app off my phone because all it was just fear mongering, and I was like, yeah, I don't need this.
And false stories as well. It just feels like what in the 1984 is happening.
What in the 1984, in The Giver, what else?
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
George, we read all of them too. There's more. There's more books, but
Mhm.
they weren't supposed to be
The Giver is the
step-by-step
black and white
guides.
one, right?
Which one?
Yeah, it's the Giver is the one where it starts out black and white and then it goes into color when everyone's
Correct.
seeing, right?
Correct. Yeah, I remember reading that
Oh,
one in middle
yeah.
school. That was a good one.
Yeah. 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 Have you seen the movie?
No, I've only read the book.
You should see the movie.
Is it
It's quite
good?
nice. I'm sure it's not as nice. It is,
Okay.
but I'm sure it's not as nice as the book. But also, books written for children can also just be a little bit lacking in the depth of depiction.
Yeah,
that
because
I think the movie
they
has
can't have
actually
everything
done.
going over like their readers' heads. Oh yeah, there we go. Animal Farm, Fahrenheit 451. There we go. We got some more.
Oh, that one also. Animal Farm through and through.
Yeah,
Living
we're
through it.
living that right now.
Animals are equal, but some equal than others.
Yeah, some people at the top might not. They might like Animal Farm, pff. And then us regular people are like, yeah, Animal Farm. You read Animal Farm?
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. Did you read it, Paolo?
Yeah, I did. I did it for literature in high school, and then I
Okay.
revisited it in university. I did English, so in one
Oh,
of my
okay.
literature courses. And right now I'm watching White Lotus. I'm about to watch the finale that came out on Sunday, and it's that family really give Animal Farm vibes.
Which
Like,
one
they
is? I
are
don't
the
think I've
big-
seen that one. Let me look it up real quick. White Lotus. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that one,
They're
but I'm also
evil.
not a big TV show person either.
I highly recommend that. You won't regret it.
Oh yeah, it has
cool.
a what's his face? David Goggins. Not David Goggins. Goggins. He's in it though.
Wait.
Walton Goggins.
David
That's who it is.
Goggins. David
Walton
Goggins. Wait
Goggins.
a.
No, Walton Goggins.
Goggins.
I couldn't remember his first name. His last name though. Walton Goggins.
Okay, I actually have a story, and people, if you want to share your story,
Well, first let's say bye to Paolo.
no, for sure. I mean, I was like gonna just keep reading until somebody called back
Okay,
in.
okay.
I mean, I feel like,
But one, Paolo,
I
I'm
appreciate.
really appreciative of you hanging around despite
Yes.
the disgusting technicalities with the Zoom call earlier. I really appreciate you, and I want to apologize on behalf of us as a show. That's not us. That's just
Yeah.
trolls on the internet. They've done it a few times.
appreciate
We're getting better at reporting them, but they'll make different accounts. But I really appreciate you still coming back and telling us your stories. They were always really good to hear and listen to.
Thank you so much for that, and thank you for letting me hang out. This has been fun. Like it's really fun chatting to you guys.
It's really fun
So
chatting
I'm
to you as
going to
well.
leave now.
alrighty,
Thank you. You guys have a wonderful show,
thank
and
you.
good night to everyone in the chat.
Well, you have a great rest of your night and day as well, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Okay.
Thank you so much. Yep. See you guys.
Already off to a good start with the calls. We did get one super chat from Christy, who has made it one step closer to our goal. 9 more super chats, and then I will stream South of Midnight to the YouTube. Which when and I'll do it on my normal stream schedule. I will instead of playing Skyrim, I'll do South of Midnight.
It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna put him in a bind.
Yeah.
He's got some Skyrim things he's trying to accomplish.
I'm
here.
in the middle of a playthrough. It's gonna nerd out and bore half of you, but I'm doing a Skyrim. Even though it is over 10 years old now, is still a game that has, and with mods it even triples, but it has so much replayability. But I'm doing an archery only challenge where I can only use a bow and arrow, and my companions can only use a bow and arrow.
Interesting.
So if I catch them with because like your companions will go over and pick up weapons. If I catch them with something that is not a bow and arrow, I immediately have to take it from them. And I've gotten in. I haven't died yet because I'm fucking
Okay,
goated.
be honest.
Yeah.
Because has one person gotten to melee?
So early on, before I've like we defined like, okay, I'm actually for sure doing this challenge. I used it, but I was still already like mostly using the bow.
Got it. Okay.
Now though, and there are some quests where like you have to hit an object with like a blunt weapon. That obviously I can't get around. But in terms of, thank you to Vample, another $2 super chat. Says love the show. Paolo is amazing. We are one step closer now. We have 2 out of 10, 8 more, and we will do that. Kimberly, no worries. We are here. But yeah, so I've been doing that. We're still early on in the playthrough though, because I have mods. So it like added a bunch of like new missions, new companions, all that stuff. Vample has been there. Mari has been there. I know somebody else from stream has been there because they've commented a couple of times. But yeah, it's been fun. I mean, it's been real fun. I'm doing good on my playthrough, and then also Helldivers 2 lately, as well. That we try to do that one. I die at least 4 times a match.
Nice.
But that's just because that's how that game is.
Right.
It's very Starship Troopers-esque.
Yeah,
but
I'm glad you've been playing. You got off of Schedule 1.
I only played that for a couple of days because I played it for like 5 hours a day. Yeah. I've already made it to meth on that game, so it's like really not much more. It's really not much more. Shaman, that's it. Yeah, Shaman has been in the chat as well on my Twitch. Shout out to Shaman. But this is now your halfway show reminder that Mari, can you please post Noah's link again? What are we doing? I'm gonna ask Noah, if you're still here, can you tell me how many email signups you've had in the last hour? I need to know. And deduct 4 of them, because 3 of them were me, 1 of them was Danette. Deduct 4. We don't count. I need to know how many email signups Noah has had on her website. Asking her now.
Do it.
Let's see. If she can even see, she might not be able to see it. How many website signups have you? Y'all gotta.
You know, hey, you can make it weird if you want to, but it's jazz.
Yeah, you could do it. Oh, she's there. She said, I gotta check.
It's jazz.
Jessica, email it. I don't know if we'll be able to share it right now, but if you share a video from your ring, I'll take a look at it.
Half show reminder.
Make
sure you do it.
Look,
that's why I'm playing.
Mari posted it. Christy, I would appreciate that. It helps the channel a lot if you decide to log into Twitch. It's Vex VEX 702. You'll see this. Hold on. I give it to you guys raw there because I'm home. Okay. Pause. Sounds weird. I give it to you guys in no makeup, nothing. This is, you go to my Twitch, this is how you see me. Bald. Oh my. I gotta shave those. I gotta shave. Damn.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's how you see him.
That's how you see me. I got a ring light. I just got a new desk in today too, so I got to set that up. I got a new monitor. You know, I'm setting things up. It's a little nice. I might have to take this little sign behind George and put it up just so it looks cool in my shot.
This.
Shaman, appreciate it. With a $2 super chat, says George is Agent 47 now. Get it? It fits with gaming motif. I agree. George is now Agent 47.
Damn. Who is Agent 47?
Hitman.
You're looking at him. That's what I was saying. Oh.
George got me. I'm going to end the stream now because George got me. Good night, everybody. Michaela, I appreciate that. If you also have Twitch, though, go follow Calls From Beyond on Twitch right now. Go follow us. We're streaming right there right now, too. There's 3 of you. There's 3 people watching right now, so.
But let's not miss the objective of what we're doing right
now. The
now.
objective, though, right now. Okay. Sign-ups, baby. This is the telethon. We are raising awareness about Noah's new site coming out. We will be live until we have 5,000 signups tonight. However long that takes. George will do this for 5 more hours if he has to make sure we get the signups. We need the signups.
You're in the comment section right now. Drop a like button and subscribe.
You can tell she's new to streaming because she won't yell it. Drop a like now. Drop a like now. You gotta
do it.
You gotta
fucking do it right now.
24 people have signed. Did you? Hey,
wait a second. Wait.
Noah, did you subtract 4 though? Is that subtracting 4? Because 3 of them were me, 1 was Danette.
Hold on.
We're gonna be here a while. Yeah, if we need 5,000.
Jesus. But we're gonna get the 5,000. I promise you, bro.
There's 61
we gotta
people
do
in
it
chat
right now.
61 people in the stream.
All right,
I need you to go ahead and click the link.
That's it. That was 3
That's the end of the
minutes.
song.
Yep.
All right. We'll come back in about 10 minutes and do the same thing again. So
cool. Well, we're waiting for the next person to call in. I actually had a crazy. I was reminded when White Lotus was brought up that lately I've been going to sleep to the show Severance.
I haven't seen that one either. I've heard of it, but I just.
Yeah. No, bro. Trust me. All right. Hey, people are coming. Every new platform has 4 new shows series that are like, you have to watch it. So.
Sorry, update 20
okay.
signups.
That's crazy. That was good. I think we really hit our stride.
Michelle
our goal
just
was
signed
to get
up.
them to.
And Nakia just signed up. Shout out to y'all.
That's crazy.
2 more.
That's crazy. It's just putting in your email. Boom.
Yep. Putting in your email. That's it. Put in your kid's email too. Do it. Put in your grandma's email, even if she's not here anymore.
Do it. I bet there's some viewers in here right now that are 200 years old.
Hey, I will give $1 to anybody who shows me proof of them putting in the White House's email address in there. Let them know we in here, baby.
Hey, and if you know your friend's email and you know they would love it, do them a favor. Sign them up. Sign them up. Like Sean Merriman says, sign them up. Oh, okay. But I was going to get to this show Severance because it kind of leads to what we were talking about in terms of shifting timelines and dimensions. The show is set up so that you have your work self and you have
that one. Yeah. You zone out until you come back.
Correct. Once you go down past a certain point, because they implanted a brain chip in you, it separates any memories that you have from the upper world. So your innie, the person downstairs, doesn't know anything.
I'm sorry,
about,
you're what?
They call themselves innies because they're in all day, bro.
Okay. No, I get it, but it's just a funny name to use.
And their outies have no clue what's going on down there. And so this whole show is just like an absolute mind fuck. Like, so if you're into the movie Inception, it is right along that highway of having to think at a high level and try to piece together, how this could possibly apply in like today's society. Because I mean, I think we all think of Black Mirror as something that can happen tomorrow or is currently happening, and
it's already happening.
We're just in it, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like what they did with Severance is something that's going to be real. We're going to have the ability to clone ourselves to do things that we don't necessarily want to do, that earns my outer person credit for doing nothing. But then we get back into it's like slavery.
Right, indentured servants.
Correct. Then you're kind of giving up control to government powers on, your rights on a crazy level and scale.
What do you mean? You signed this paper down below.
Correct, because it's still at the new phase where it's like, anyways, I'm watching this show and I'm just talking about this show. You should go watch it. But I'm having dreams, bro, that I am like separating myself in the dream, and I'm aware of 2 separate people.
So you're basically astral projecting.
Yes.
You're lucid dreaming. Yeah.
Correct. And this show for sure will get you in that kind of like mind space, especially if you fall asleep watching it.
Which I can tell you do.
100%. Because I watched 8 episodes back to back to back to back to back. I got to fall asleep eventually. They're an hour long. Cameron and I watched, no lie, 10 hours of Severance in 2 days. It's insane.
On top of working, and you've been on location a lot the last few days.
I've been hustling, but
I was like, I've been hustling.
I
go down to the company store.
I've been hustling, buddy. Got to make $1 here, you see. But yeah, I just had to say that because White Lotus, I'm hearing a lot of people talk about it, and it's probably a lot of society's issues summed up in a juicy
That's a lot of shows right now.
Storyline.
You know what show's not like that? I mean, it kind of is, but you know what show's great that I can't wait for? Speaking of White Lotus and Walton Goggins, Fallout Season 2. It's going to be in New Vegas, which is the best Fallout video game, which is also where I do my ghost hunts at, in Good Springs, which is where you start in the game at the Pioneer Saloon, but it's called Prospector Saloon there. But, yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't be any cooler.
We need 7 more super chats to get us to our goal for me to to stop doing Skyrim streams tomorrow night and to start doing South of Midnight streams.
Yeah.
And I'll do them live on Calls From Beyond YouTube, as well as my Twitch.
For sure.
And I'll have to see if I can get Noah to like call in and like, or like FaceTime, zoom in or something, and then I can put her face on the screen, and then we can just, she can be like, that ain't correct. Or, yo, they did it justice. Somebody asked in the chat how long I've been working in the games industry. I haven't worked in the games industry since 2022. But I worked for about 3 years. I worked for 2K Games as a QA tester for 3 years. I started on WWE 2K20, which was a disastrous launch. My name, along with everybody else who worked on that game, was all over Twitter saying we should be fired for how that game turned out, which I'm going to let y'all know. QA testers have no control over that. We just find the problems, and then we tell the devs. And then the devs are supposed to fix it, but they don't usually. Yeah, so I worked there for a while. I ended up working on the Mafia Definitive Edition, the re-release of the first Mafia game that came out during COVID. I was one of like 3 people at the end of that project on QA. My job was to speedrun that game. And I think I was able to do it in 4 hours.
Jeez.
Which is like, it's like a 10-hour story, so it's really not that hard, but yeah. Worked on that. When COVID first hit, when it hit China, we had an office in China. I was on the team that, my internet went out. Not for the show, but like my computer, they know. They hear me talking about it. I was on the team that was porting all of the Borderlands games and all the XCOM games to Nintendo Switch. That was a fun time. Then I worked on Chimera Squad, XCOM Chimera Squad for a couple of months. Then I worked on a confidential game that ended up getting nuked because it was not good. And then the end of my time at 2K before I was fired, because I was fired because I had to get my wisdom teeth removed. And how dare I use my time off? Damn it. How dare I use my vacation time to take a week off to get my wisdom teeth removed? I was working on Borderlands 3 End of Life Cycle, and then I was working on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and I got fired while I was on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So my name is in the credits for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, Mafia Definitive Edition, and WWE 2K20.
Oh yeah, brother.
So yeah, if y'all want to see my name in video games, you can go look for those video games. It was cool. I learned a lot. I got really fast at typing. You can ask George, who sat next to me for almost 3 years.
Yeah, he's like annoyingly fast. He's like the type of guy that halfway through working with him, he's like, "Hey, you want to do a typing test?"
That's still on YouTube too, I think.
Typing test speed run, and I was like, "Sure, I got you."
Fucking
And he literally
smoked
beat me by
shit.
50 words. Wasn't even close.
I think I got like 99 or 100, and I think Travis was next up, and he had like 60.
Yeah.
And I was like, "I'm him." Mamba mentality, baby.
Dog, I typed that 40 and I was like, I am flying right now. I'm just like, I'm using both hands. I'm not a one finger typer.
I was the
those
equivalent
people are
of
crazy.
I was the equivalent of Usain Bolt turning around in the Olympics.
Where's my comp?
That was me.
Where's everybody at? Where's everybody at?
That's on YouTube though. I think on Sticky Paws YouTube. Yeah, Michaela. Yeah, I worked on Mafia Definitive Edition. Look for it's under QA. It'll be QA testers. My name is in there. And yeah, I have copies of that game. I have dude on my laptop. I think I have like some bugs still on there. Like I'm not supposed to have that, but I do. My NDA is over. My NDA ended. So I had an NDA for a year after I got fired. And then yeah, it ran out. But yeah, so I guess I'm a superstar. Yeah, I was a musician for a while.
Post the clip, post the bug.
Post the bug. Just be like, check this out. There was, okay, so during funny story about Mafia Definitive Edition, there was a time, it was like a day before launch or 2 days before launch. We get a Slack message, and it's our lead at the time. And he goes, I need everybody in this meeting right now. And we're like, oh, fuck, somebody's getting fired. We get into this meeting. He goes, there's a leak of the game. We're like, what? Thinking maybe one of us fucked up or something, because at this time we were working from home. So then he goes, yeah, no, it's this guy in Saudi Arabia. We have his name. We have videos of him taking the game. We have videos of him distributing the game. And one of the guys was like, damn, dude, it sounds like you're about to be like, take the shot. Like, that's how crazy this was. Yeah, they found this guy in like a day in Saudi Arabia.
Wow.
So don't legally or early distribute games because they will find you. Okay. But it's just crazy to hear. We were like, at the time, you would have thought like a nuke was launching.
So what could he have done that would have been super bad?
He just released the game too early. That was it. Is like he was posting gameplay of the game before it came out.
Okay.
And we wanted it to be. It's like when we post a YouTube video and somebody else is posting it for you.
I get it. But like, did he have like a big platform?
He was getting a big platform from it.
Got it.
It was just he was unauthorized, and these things have millions of dollars behind them. So shout out S Mitchell for the $2 super chat. We now need 6 more super chats, and tomorrow night I'll stream. Depending on how quickly I get my desk built, I might. Depending on how early we end tonight, go home, start building my desk. Because if not, then that's what I was going to stream tomorrow night is me building my desk.
Desk building.
Yeah. Damn. All right, Danette. Jeez.
What?
Why don't you come over and help? Hang out with your nephew.
Oh my gosh, no, because I haven't seen my little nephew in forever. Shout out my little nephew if you're watching this.
He's
now,
not watching
I
this.
Miss you.
He got in trouble for singing too loud on the patio just now. He was singing
Just
Greta Van
kidding.
Fleet for the whole apartment complex.
In
Which
a silly mood.
honestly, power. That's a power move.
Yeah.
Just letting them know, like, I got them pipes.
Just bellowing outside, dude. And with the way your apartment's set up, there's like a wall that would reverberate back into the complex.
You haven't seen it yet, have you, Danette?
No,
George
I
has
have
seen my
not.
apartment before you have.
Danette, what
George
the-
just came by on Sunday.
Uncle's doing his job. Shit, fucking Aunt needs to step up a bit.
I'm
Damn.
Excuse me? No,
no,
I'm
literally,
messing.
George.
They're about
you
to
flipped
fight.
Me.
Yeah.
messing, I'm
Hey, we got
messing.
gloves in the back. Sign them up.
I'm messing.
Make them fight.
By the
George
way,
is gonna catch the fade when he's walking out.
Well, no, I'm already gonna get pissed off trying to build it with instructions.
yeah, no, I didn't. That was completely uncalled for. Not cool on my part. But you know what? That's because
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize
no,
to absolutely nobody.
that and the reason why I did that is because I'm
Bad to the bone. Oh my god. Pierce to Chris on Twitch. What is up? Good to see you. Good to see you on Twitch. If you're just watching us on YouTube, if you have a Twitch account, feel free to go over and check us out on Twitch.
yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, George, cue the music.
Oh shit.
Cue the music. Mari just posted again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now joining us, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Noah is launching her site that she's been talking about and working on for so long. I need you to click on that link that Mari posted in the chat right now. Mari, you might need to post it in Twitch too. I need you to click on that right now. Put in your email. If you have 5 emails like I do, put in all those emails. And then tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I need you. Yes, you. I'm looking right at you. Yes. Yeah, don't turn around. No, yes, you. You. I need you tomorrow morning. Even if you got, I don't know what the lowest cost item is, but you know I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be buying some ebooks tomorrow because I've been wanting to get my hands on them ebooks, but I'm also not gonna ask my friends for free stuff. Friends support friends. Okay. So, right now, what do they need to do right now, Danette?
You guys need to sign up and put your email in, and then after you're done, drop your favorite dance move so I know that you did it for real, for real.
She's getting better. That was a good one.
That
My
was a good
favorite dance
for real,
move
for real.
is definitely the dab because I dab on the haters.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! She signed up. That's how you know.
That's how you know I signed up. Austin, what about you? Did you sign up?
I signed up with 4 emails. That's why. Why do you think I told her
All right.
to take off 4?
Let me see that
From the
dance
total count.
move.
No. I already did it before that, so I don't have to drop a dance
Come
move.
on,
George,
bro.
let me see them dance moves. Oh.
Oh, he's
Oh.
also a dabber.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's dabbing on him.
What's the one they do where it's like the
What?
I know what you're doing.
I don't know. I don't know how they do that though.
Oh shit. Oh.
Kayla says she said for real, for real.
What is the best dance move?
The one where you take your head and your knees.
The white guy's special.
Yeah, the white guy's special.
Called?
Yo, Nick in jiu-jitsu yesterday created a new move. That's how you know it's getting bad on
like
me. When they
like
start
the
testing out
stuff.
new moves on you. Like, he's like, yo, Jerry, I just created this one called the Cracker Jack. And he has my hand pinned in his, like between his knees. And then he grabs my other hand and just starts, like, extending me.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's called the Cracker Jack?
I guess so. But that's how bad I am that they test new moves on me.
God. That's a bad spot to be in.
Crystal, thank you for signing up. I see you like the chicken head.
The chicken head?
Yeah.
What's-
I don't know.
Oh, just signed up doing the
What's
chicken
the
head.
Just
You bobbing and weaving, baby.
just bopping?
Yolanda on Twitch, which I know is also from YouTube. I will be checking out Noah's store tomorrow. Thank you. And I know you signed up already.
Chicken head.
Jessica, yeah, I will review the clip. We can't screen share right now, technical difficulties, but next week we will watch that. So just make sure you Pierce the Chris on TikTok. Yo, on TikTok I signed up with like the Kanye go crazy.
Oh, wait. Oh, he's...
Appreciate you.
I look so weird.
Noah, she
Noah
said, y'all
clocked
so
us."
Caucasian. Y'all so Caucasian.
We're also doing...
Cabbage Patch. What's the Cabbage? I'm also a baby. Danette's really a baby. You think George and I are babies?
Cabbage Patch.
Danette's really a baby. Think Nelly and the St. Lunatics when doing the chicken head.
Nelly.
Shaman, I hope so. I hope my defensive skills rise at some point. Here's the thing though, like with jiu-jitsu, like most people are rolling with other white belts. And so like you get like a steady like step increase. No, I had like a little increase and bam, wall, because all I'm rolling with is like purple belts.
Bro.
You know what's funny is I'm like it's like a weird thing, but I'm like their pet white belt. They like call dibs on me, like I'm with Austin today, and they like try to teach me like how to like. Here's how you're gonna leg lock somebody. Leg lock that other white belt.
So what do you think you have to... Austin, I think what you have to do, and this is just like... Right now they see you as like a bit of a, like you said, white belt. If we're going to compare it to the animal kingdom, I don't know. Like you're like a panda bear right now. How do we get you to
No, it's
go
Will.
from
Will's the panda. We call it panda roll. No,
we want people to think you're a tiger. What
Mr.
I'm thinking
Fresh,
is
Mr.
you
Fresh, why are you
bite
hiding us?
somebody. I think
Bite?
you go crazy. Like I think
Well,
you
no,
have
okay,
a
here's the
manic
thing,
episode.
Here's the thing, though. Sometimes I'll throw it on them. Like I'll be like, oh, okay, we're just single diving for it.
I mean, I'm talking
I'll
about...
go for it too. Like sometimes, and like especially with our friend Nick, which if you know George and you follow George, Nick is Veterans Minimum, who George is on the show with. That is Nick's show. He's the one who got me into jiu-jitsu. Sometimes he'll let me like work. He'll let me like get to a good position, like get the back, and he's like, all right, that's enough. And he'll just roll out of it, and then like all of a sudden I'm on my back again. Like, damn, bro. He's like, or like, Will was telling me when I was, because like I love to get to side control because I can just like let my weight just hang, and like we call it cooking. Like I'm cooking you. I'm just gonna sit here and just make you uncomfortable for as long as possible. And Will's like, yeah, I could just Derek Lewis it, just stand up. Because Derek Lewis, the UFC fighter, is like, jiu-jitsu's not real, just stand up. Which, yes, but no at the same time. But, you know, somebody like Will, who was long snapper or center at UNLV, big dude. Shaman said, no, I rolled with black belts as a white belt, but I'm also adept Olympic style. I mean, George and I wrestled together in high school. So, like, I do have that. Like, I can hit takedowns on people, and I do get, like, chest to chest, head pressure, you know, all that stuff. I got to find some of my old videos, if I can, of me wrestling.
Yeah, bro, post those.
Me 100 pounds
By
lighter.
the way, I have videos of me wrestling too that are on my mom's droid that is in the messy drawer right now. I don't on a phone on a phone that's been dead for 8 years.
Can we revive it?
Are we getting that footage? Fuck no.
Bring back the put up the tapes,
bro. Our generation was absolutely ruined. I want everybody to like, maybe this is a poll while we're waiting for a caller to come in. And I'm be honest, like if we don't start getting a caller here soon,
We might wrap up in 15 minutes.
Correct.
Which we still need 6 more super chats for me to start streaming on here when I go live with South of Midnight.
Correct. Where was I? Where was I taking?
You were saying wrestling videos.
Yes.
And how our generation is fucked.
Oh, I was saying our generation's screwed because we never had, our parents weren't aware of how to store photos properly. You know,
You just thought you were going to have this phone for the next 20 years.
This digital camera that we're recording like on cassettes is going to be able to maintain family history forever. And it's like the old school printable photos was clutch. VHS tapes take up so much space that they were actually like, I think smart. Mm-hmm. But then like when everything went to an SD card and our parents like were just like, what?
And they just lose it.
They just tossed it, you know, and then they lost it. So any kids born from 1995 to like 2005 kind of screwed as far as like recording early moments.
Or
unless
you
your
could be
parents
like my
were smart.
kid and they were born during like the Snapchat era. And so all the photos are like dog face filter.
Yes.
You don't have any like regular photos. Like a lot of the old photos I have of my son, like the early photos, some of them are like him with like a half face. Because we just thought it was funny.
Just squeeze his head. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those Snapchat filters. That's how they get them.
So Vample, I mean, you've seen in another Discord chat we're in, but I own a lot of 35mm cameras. I do a lot of film cameras. I have some Polaroids too. Yeah. So I'm definitely, and I have some high 8 camcorders as well, which I got another one in the move. We moved. My dad was like, oh, hey, here's this high 8 cam. I was like, we've had that?
Sick.
We've had that? Noah, they're not that expensive now. Like we got a new one, I think like $100. And there's one that you can even, okay. There is one. Don't buy one yet, Noah. I'll send you a link. There is one that you can get from Polaroid, or Instax. And you can Bluetooth to your phone and send it photos and it'll print it on the Polaroid photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one to get. I think it's like 150.
I got Cameron one time that's a Polaroid where you put your phone screen on top of it and it scans the photo from your gallery and it prints it out as a Polaroid.
Yeah.
Cool. Bit time consuming.
Yo, this is the highest we've ever been on Twitch. We got 5 people watching right now on Twitch.
Oh.
Shout out Pierce the Chris.
Yo.
Shout out Yolanda. Shout out Vample. Shout out Mari. Appreciate you guys. And shout out everybody on YouTube. You guys hold us down every week. George and I talk about this all the time, especially and Noah and Mr. Fresh do too. We are so appreciative of you guys. You guys really are what make this show what it is, and we really. Hey, you know what? You're right, Noah. We do have some stuff for you, but maybe we'll have to add that to your birthday list.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
Well, I had to put all the decorations away today.
Yeah.
But
so we have to save them for next week.
Next week.
Yeah, but you guys are amazing. You guys are what make this community great. We really appreciate you guys. And it's been a crazy almost 2 years now at this point of doing the show. Almost a year and a half doing the show. But yeah, no, I mean, it's really incredible what we have here with you guys. And yeah, still no calls. So we're getting closer to wrapping up at 7:00 tonight, Pacific Standard Time.
Yep.
Still need 6 more super chats.
Facts. I think it could happen.
$2 or more.
Like, you have to think, people, like, would you rather yourself purchase the video game and play it yourself, which is completely fine?
Let me see how much.
Or if you're not a video game person and you wouldn't mind watching the storyline
$40
unfold behind the voice of Austin, just, just right now it would be just do $6 $1.
I think it has to be 2. I think it's the minimum is 2.
$6
But
$2.
if we get $6 $1, I'll count them.
Facts. I mean, that hits the goal, and it's a good way for you guys to like watch the game and like get a person that's a part of the show walking you through it. It's going to make me want to get it, except I'm playing nothing but golf, which brings me up to the Masters. If anybody in this chat has a prediction tonight and it's golf related, I need you to study that person who's golfing very hard, and I need you to report back to me at Mr. George Carmona. Shoot me a DM and just be like, hey, I had a premonition. This golfer was going to win the Masters this upcoming week. I'm just gonna, if anybody just has a dream like that, I'll toss it out there. But yeah, 6 more super chats, Austin. It's kind of fitting because we started the show talking about Assembly Bill 666.
Crazy. And you've been talking about 47 all day. Kimberly, Yolanda, you guys make Tuesday my favorite day of the week. We appreciate that. You are what make it the best day of the week, though.
Ah, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, Kimberly, I don't want you to get in trouble. Like, you're telling us you're straight from your work phone. You're like, and then all of a sudden we hear, yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and log out for me.
Yeah, that would be wild.
Crystal, I did not jinx Duke for the tournament. Duke jinxed themselves for March Madness. I didn't jinx them. What did I... Crystal, I'm gonna need you to let me know. What did I say that jinxed them?
Roll it back.
Roll back the tapes.
Show the tape. Show the tape. Show the tape. Danette.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Do you play video games?
No, but I used to play Fortnite, but that's about it. Nothing interesting around these parts. But also, it's because, one, PCs are so expensive.
Yep. That's why mine is a laptop, and I had to get it. Oh, KL, I appreciate it. It says not a gamer, but my sister who passed was. I donate in her honor. It was $6.
Oh, my goodness.
I appreciate that, and I'm sorry for your loss.
That was next level.
We were technically at 5, but we said if we got 6 more super... But I think... do we mean 6 more physical super chats?
I definitely fucked up when I said that.
Yeah, because
I thought it was
KL
$1.
basically...
But, hey, Austin.
At this point...
All right, guys, no... You know what?
We're at 6 now. Vampel just did another $2. Thank you, Vampel.
Hold it. Okay, people. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, KL. And I appreciate that, and it meant
Correct.
a lot. And I do really want to say sorry for your loss, and I think that is a super great honor to have.
Bro, that's why I'm saying...
now I have to.
That's why I'm saying...
Which, I mean, I want to. It's not like I don't want to do it.
Everybody just hold the phone. I'm going to have to just maybe put this podcast on a brief hiatus. I'm going to have a conversation with Austin. Okay. And we'll be back. And I guarantee he's going to be swayed after it's all said and done. Here, I'm just going to leave it up. Let me just put the logo up. All right.
That's not the logo. That's not the logo.
Austin.
Yeah, George. Yeah. What's up, George? What's up? Yeah.
I think the people want to see you play the game. And it was a really meaningful super chat. And I think it would be really rude if you didn't play the game. So when we go back on, I think you should just say, I'm going to be live streaming this.
Okay. How do I make sure that they know that I'm saying that? And I didn't just get that from you just now.
Dude, just say that you had a premonition about Skyrim and then it was bad. And by the way, I don't think Skyrim's a good game. I think you're ready for a new challenge. I think that's the way we approach this. Okay?
Okay. All right. I think I'm ready.
I'm going to let the chat know that I had a good convo with you. Warm them up.
Okay.
And then I'll bring you in.
Okay.
All right, cool?
Okay, cool.
All right, cool.
Do I look fat right now? Like on screen, George? Do I?
Good thing.
No, don't worry.
Chad
The
didn't
logo's
hear
up.
Oh, okay. The logo's up. Okay, and they didn't hear
logo's
everything just now. Okay.
I just got back from my conversation with Austin, and I really do think we're going to get the game. We're going to get the game on Calls from Beyond, a multi-stream. Austin, walk us through. What is that going to look like?
Yeah. I had a really... I'm going to be for real. KL, that really means a lot. And, I think your super chat alone makes me feel like I really want to do that, especially for you. So I hope that you get to watch and kind of do that in honor of them. At this point, any other super chat is just you being nice to us, and we appreciate every super chat. Tomorrow night we're gonna stream. I think they don't understand that. We know we did that on purpose.
I swear.
All the comments are like, we can hear you.
I'm like, wait a second. Okay, guys.
Wait, we can hear
please.
you. We can see. We know that was the
Please.
there was a bit.
I love Skyrim. Please.
Yeah, they were coming after George. All right. Well, tomorrow night I will stream South of Midnight. I'm gonna try to. I know Noah has a ton of things going on. I'm gonna see if I can get her involved too. Make sure that we can, because this is really Noah's realm. Gaming is sure a little bit more my realm, but yeah, no. I mean, tomorrow we'll be streaming. I think we'll do it until we my normal schedule, which is Wednesday through Sunday. So yeah, so make sure if you're here right now, first what I need you to do, Mari, post the link again.
Oh,
Post the link again.
Because
I need you right now. It only takes 30 seconds. And you can change somebody's life. I'm waiting for the music to kick in. Mari, please post the link again for Noah's store. Yep, there it is. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Noah is opening her shop. I need y'all to go sign up right now. What's George doing?
Just sign up.
Less than 30 seconds.
Just sign up. Just sign up, you know?
Is this like a J. Cole song?
Just sign up. How many signatures do we get from start?
Uh,
I think we've done our job tonight. But I just want to let the people know. Just
oh, also, Noah wanted me to announce she's going to be doing a raffle. I think it's for a gift card to the store. But you can only be part of that if you're signed up.
Just sign up.
Just sign up. So I need you guys to sign up right now.
Hashtag this is a Rod Wave like instrumental.
Wave.
It sounds just like some Rod Wave would cook on.
So I need you guys to sign up right now.
Just sign up. Oh my goodness.
Yep. Go ahead and sign up. The link's right there. It takes 2 seconds. Put your email in. But I think we can we're gonna go ahead and wrap here in a second. I think we might have gotten one caller in, right?
Bring her in.
I think it was Kimberly called in. So we'll go ahead and end off with Kimberly's call. 31 signups.
Oh my goodness.
31 signups.
Kimberly, *6 to unmute yourself.
She might have to speak quiet too. She might be like, guys, I'm at work right now. I can't.
Kimberly, *6 to unmute yourself. There's 2 people that joined the room.
Oh.
I don't know which number is Kimberly's. *6, Kimberly.
What up, y'all?
Hello.
What up?
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay, so I didn't use my work phone. I'm using my cell phone.
Okay.
Smart.
Oh, I was like, okay, should I call my work phone? Because I'm at the store. No customers are coming in. I'm just here standing. So I was like, I'm gonna call.
Can you say where you work? I'm not trying to like out you or anything, but
No, I work at a Shell convenience store. You know,
that's dope.
the convenience store life.
Should I keep my Shell rewards or should I move to like a different one?
I think you should keep them.
Okay, I'll keep them for you, Kimberly.
Okay. Yeah, because I use mine and I forget, and I save like a lot, but there's people that come in and they're like, oh, I saved like $1 off my gas. And I'm like, who does you? I have 8 cents.
Dope.
Those sort of people come in like every day.
Fair.
So, and we get a lot of my regulars, and like I already know what they want. So, like, hey, so I'm just here doing the graveyard shift, and then I gotta be here at 8 o'clock in the morning the next day.
Oh,
But you're putting in the work, and we respect you for that.
Thank you. And oh my God, yes, I always forget it's Tuesday, and I'm like, oh my God, it's 8 o'clock. I gotta log into my YouTube, but I gotta watch now.
Yeah.
let's go.
So yeah, but yes, I do have a story, but I want to wait till I actually have like a good free time to tell y'all, and it's pretty crazy because I remember it like it was like last month, because I remember I told y'all about my demon my D word that scratched me. Remember that one, Paul?
Yes.
Yes. Well, luckily it hasn't happened again, so thank God.
Oof.
But yeah.
Yeah. No.
And supposedly, like at the store when I first started working, because I've been with the company for about 7 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I worked at this store itself for like about 4 years. And when I first came here, they're like, "Oh, it's haunted." I'm like, "I don't believe you because I haven't seen anything." But yet, our ice machine would, like at 11 o'clock at night, every time it would like release ice, like someone's getting ice from it. And of course, I was like talking to it like it's an actual person who like, "Hey, quit it," and it'll stop.
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
So it's crazy. But yes, Austin, play. I want to see you play your game.
Well, we're going to now tomorrow night. So
I convinced him.
yeah, George convinced me alone, not because KL
Behind
is
closed
amazing
doors.
and everybody else super chatted is amazing. Yeah, nobody heard us talk about that, but yeah, George.
As a matter of fact, Kimberly, we're just gonna leave that private. This is just between me and you right now. That conversation between Austin and I was private. But anyways, back to your story. Sorry,
Guys,
sorry to interrupt.
everybody heard y'all though.
I know. Yeah, of course they did. It's called comedy.
Kimberly, I'm coming back to you real quick. I just have to let you know that was behind closed doors.
Those behind closed doors, even though it was for everybody to hear.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Who leaked the tapes?
It was funny.
All right.
Delete the tape. Throw away the VHSs.
Yeah. A high 8 Betamax conversation, but sure.
When the ice comes out at
Oh my
11
goodness.
o'clock, does it overflow?
No, it eventually stopped.
Oh.
Like, yeah, it eventually stopped after a while, but I'm just like, it's the ghost, still Casper.
That's crazy.
Well, thank you for calling in, even while at work.
Yes, of course, you guys. Always. But yes, I do have a customer, so I'll let y'all go. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all.
Have a good one, Kimberly. We appreciate you calling in. Take it easy.
Film in an hour. The ice machine. All right. Later.
Bye, y'all.
Have a good one. Man, what a stream. It's always, every Tuesday I come in, I might not be having a good week or a good day, and then I come in and then I hang out with all of you guys and I just feel better every
bro.
week.
It's
And then it's even like a better feeling when it's like all of us.
for sure.
You get everybody in this room. It's electric.
Yeah, man. It'd be bumping.
It'd
Yeah.
be bumping.
It's crazy. Can I be vulnerable for a second with the chat?
Sure.
I read a bad comment on another podcast that I was on the other day.
What did it say,
It was
George?
just a negative comment. I should have kept my heads out of the comments. And I knew that coming here today was going to make my day. So I just wanted to echo the same sentiment.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Did
what
they call you a
happened.
jar of mayonnaise like somebody did on one of my TikToks? I had to respond to that one and tell them that was a good one. They were like, "This fucking jar of mayonnaise don't know what he's talking about." And I was like, "Just call me a jar of mayo, dude. That's cool."
Wow. I don't feel so bad now. Damn, man.
No, George,
I
you
do
know
remember
at the old
when that
studio, you and I used to scroll through bad comments.
Yeah. There's some funny you don't care about, and then there's some that just fucking stab a knife through your heart.
And it's like
But
the ones that really don't even mean anything, and you're like, "Oh,
it's like a user 1745_D9.
yeah, burner account."
And I'm like, "Wait, man,
Christy,
you gotta
right?
be
Yeah, that
mean."
was cold. Yeah,
Yeah.
they called me a jar of mayo on the Bizarre Junkies channel. Ain't that something?
That's what happens when you go live every day, bro.
I used to be live every day on that channel. That was crazy.
Like that, those chats and those live streams.
I mean, a lot of them are here.
Moments.
A lot of them are here.
I know.
And then there was the time that somehow it got out that I was afraid of whales. And so people would just post whale emojis in chat for like the first 5 minutes.
One of my favorite live streams ever is when we watched the whale explode. And the reaction video.
The guy
reaction video
got a
stream.
new car and a whale chunk landed on it. And then they interviewed him. He's like, yeah, at the dealership, he said, this is a whale of a deal. And then his car got totaled from a whale chunk.
Yeah, bro.
From a poorly exploded. That is true, KL. That I can't be mayo. They don't serve mayo at Taco Bell.
Very true.
I am a Chipotle. What is that? Chipotle
Honey.
jalapeno. No. What is it? I don't know. What have they put on the Vampel? Chill out. I'm gonna go ahead and time you out, Vampel. Chris, what like? Okay, I have a thing called submechanophobia. Okay, we're gonna get into this all over again. On my old MacBook, a long time, and I know Vampel and Mario know this person named Crumb, who used to be a viewer of the Bizarre Junkies, made a fan art of this whale, this animatronic whale. Okay, in New England in the 60s and 70s. It used to come out of the water on like a boat ride, but it was huge. It was like life size. That is I don't know what it is about machines in the water that like move, like animatronics at rides and stuff. But yeah, so I said like that's terrifying, and so they misconstrued it as I'm just afraid of whales, and I'm not afraid of whales.
Yo. Boom, boom.
So people just started posting whales in chat. Then I think I deleted the server. I might have deleted the server. No, I did not delete the server. Somebody that same person made a fan art of me sitting at the studio. I'm gonna post it in our Discord right now. If you're not in, check out the Discord. I'm gonna post it in there. Of me photoshopped with the whale over me. I'm posting it in the Discord now. Are you playing whale noises right now? Sour cream streamer. Oh yeah, Darkness. That's like a 5-year-old. You mayo. Like, okay. I didn't take it personally. I thought it was funny. I responded to him and I was like, yo, that was good. That was a good one. In the Discord right now, though, in the Calls From Beyond Discord, I posted the picture of me photoshopped with the whale. And yeah. But I appreciate you guys no matter what. So even if you made whale memes of me, I'd still love y'all.
We do have another caller.
We do have another caller. Okay. I think we can squeeze in one more, George. We can squeeze in one more caller.
Caller, last four
You
digits.
saw it?
1731. Star
Free
6
Willy.
to unmute yourself. 1 second, I have to mute the whale noises.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Please ignore the whale sounds. I am so sorry. Please, I'm so sorry. George had the whale sounds.
I don't think she could have heard.
No, I couldn't. I had to mute my TV so I could hear you guys because I'm so nervous.
You're good.
Oh, you are
I'm
fine.
Yeah, I'm long time lurker. I will say lurker because that's definitely what I do. So I've been watching you guys for what better part of a year now.
I appreciate that so much.
To Noah Black Cauldron because she's the reason I ended up on you guys' channel and.
Right.
It's so like you guys. I will say, this brings me so much nostalgia of you guys doing a call-in show. And listen, I'm a nostalgia baby. I 89, grew up in the 90s, 2000s. Nostalgia is my thing.
Yep.
Let's go.
I love you guys' show.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
I appreciate that. Oh God, I'm so nervous. But
You're gonna do great.
Take
I
your
promise.
time here.
so I have been, I want to say spirituality has chased me all my life.
Okay.
And especially the times when when I try to not let it bother me, try to AKA be normal, it just comes back 10 times harder. And like, you're going to pay attention to this. You're going to figure this out. So, and especially I'm a dreamer. I have a lot of dreams where sometimes, unfortunately, they come true. Because everybody thinks having gifts is fun and games. And, ooh, it must be cool because you can predict this and that. No.
Yeah.
No. Because sometimes everything you predict, even whether you're right or not, or whatever you saw or were given the information, whether you were right or not, sometimes is not the best thing that you wanted to happen, best outcome that you wanted. So you need to take it with a grain of salt.
Right.
When it comes to those particular gifts. So even in the youngest conscious memory I have is being held as a toddler, my aunt walking in with her now ex-husband, and I seen his face shift to what I would describe as a demon. They used to tell me I would cry before he even crossed the threshold to our house.
Wow.
Before sometimes they pulled into the parking lot. So to make a long story short, as time went on, one day my cousin, who was his stepdaughter, came home from high school, walked in the house, and all of his stuff was completely gone. He dipped, took the money, drained the account that him and my aunt shared, and my aunt and my cousin had to start over. It was rough, and it was a lot. And even to this day, my aunt remembers me crying every time he would be around, and she said, "You was trying to tell Auntie something, but Auntie didn't know what you were saying. Auntie couldn't understand, but you definitely was trying to say something." So and then I found out how he really was now as an adult, and I was like, oh, that all makes sense. So it's been a part of my life from the longest. So one dream I wanted to actually point out was, and this is one dream I actually have proof of. This took place June 25th of 2023. I took a nap. I think I was asleep in the middle of the day, like 11 a.m. I want to say up until 3 p.m. And as I'm sleeping, I'm having this dream and it was very short. It's probably about a minute long. I'm at an amusement park somewhere. The sky is very, very blue, like no clouds, the bluest you can ever imagine a sky. And I'm looking up at a roller coaster, and I see the front part of the roller coaster coming off of the track, and it's high above me. And I remember saying in that dream, "Oh my God, there's kids on there." But it was weird because when I have these dreams, sometimes I'm not myself all the time. Sometimes I'm someone else. At this point, how I described it, like how I could, the only way I can describe it is I felt like I was a French woman. I don't know French. I muy poquito Spanish. Like I don't know. I am not fluent in any other language but English. But what I said was in English, but it definitely felt French. And as soon as I woke up, I remember I jumped out the bed and I told my husband and my daughter, I'm like, "Oh my God, I can't," like I was shaking. And I'm like, "Oh my God, I just saw a roller coaster derail. It was so crazy." And I described it to them. I described what the roller coaster looked like. And when I kept saying, like, it felt so real. And I should have known better because I've done this so, like, time and time again. I've astral projected, whether I knew it or not. I've done it before. And I get a push notification on my phone, and it says roller coaster derailment in Stockholm, Sweden.
Oh.
When I look at the time, is literally the time I was sleeping. In translation to the fact that they're in Sweden, I was asleep at the exact moment that it happened. And the one thing I hinted at, like you can even Google it, literally Stockholm, Sweden, June 25th, 2023, and literally the sky, when you look at the picture of the roller coaster, the sky is blue, no clouds, no anything. And that was one distinct thing that stuck out to me so much. And I remember mentioning to that, and I showed my husband, I was like, look at this picture. What do you see? Do you see a cloud? No. I was there. I saw that. And there were children on that roller coaster. And one person, unfortunately, passed away.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of injuries, and the majority of the injuries were children.
Wow.
Wow.
Only one person died?
Yeah, it says one person dead, several injured at Gronalund Amusement Park.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I was there.
Wow.
I wasn't.
Before it happened, right? Or like while it was happening,
Yeah,
but like
it has to
physically
be
you had
as
no
it's-
way of being there.
No physical way. I don't even have a passport, y'all. So
Fair,
there's
valid.
no
You know what?
physical way. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, wow, like that's a great story.
Yeah,
Like
no
that's a
physical
great.
way of me being there, and it was just like I was like, I know I was there because it was so real. And then of course, for me, Spirit confirmed it with the push notification, because I get a lot of push notifications. I pay zero mind to half of them.
Right.
Right.
And then that one pops up. So I'm like, yeah, I was definitely there. I know what I saw. And it's just like, but then the crazy thing is like, okay, thank you, Spirit, but what do I do with this information?
Yeah.
I don't. I have no idea what I'm supposed. Okay, I saw this. Thank you. Okay, what next? What does this mean? Was I supposed to do anything? And I think sometimes I'm like, no, you're just supposed to look. And I still don't get why you just supposed to look. But I guess that's just a part of it. Like, I've had many dreams. I predicted a classmate coming to school in 8th grade where I was just in conversation. And I was like, hey, guess what, guys? You know, I had this weird dream. I was like, it was weird, 8th grade, talking to my old girlfriends and stuff. I had this weird-ass dream last night. It was weird. So we, in second period during math, this kid walked in with a staff member, and they're like, hey, you guys, you got a new student. His name is R. And that's where it left off. I remember what the kid looked like and everything. And I was like, yeah, that was crazy right there. Like, yeah, that's mad weird.
Yeah. Like,
and then we just like, and we moved on. We just like continued chatting, probably about like B2K or whoever we was talking about at the time and stuff. And we just moved on. Here comes second period. Knock, knock, knock. Hey guys, you have a new student. His name is Ralphie. The squeak of the chairs and the desk moving away from me pissed me off so bad.
I bet.
so
Damn.
much. And they're just staring at me. Mind you, I'm just flabbergasted because I was like, oh shit, I was right. Like, how the fuck did I do that?
Yep.
And now they're like, so what's for lunch today? So who's gonna win the basketball game? And now it was just jokes all around. But it was one of those like, wow, I could do that. And I still sometimes I don't know how it works, like how I can do that. But I definitely, when it comes, it comes. When I take it very seriously, even when it's not serious, because apparently the universe has a sense of humor.
Absolutely,
Like,
it does. Yeah.
Has a weird sense of humor. I like it. It's fine. I have one myself. But it's something that, like, I want to tell the listeners of people who have that inkling in them that they know it's there, whether their background, their society, religion, where you come from, the people around you. If you believe you have that gift, if you believe the universe, God, spirit, whoever you refer to in that manner, if you believe they gave you a gift, and especially if you feel like you try to turn it off and it's like, no, we're talking to you. If you feel that, own it, because it's honestly, it's a special feeling, and you should feel special being chosen to just inherently have it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's people who pay money to try to get it.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's spitting facts.
Yeah.
Like it.
There are people that'll imitate.
Well, yeah, because I mean, for certain people too, and this is what can like make people frustrated in this space, is a lot of the people that it's very similar to like pregnancy in the sense
Right.
like when if people can't get pregnant and then they try
They pay
all,
lots of money
lots
to
of
make it
different
happen.
to try to make it happen, but then there's like, you know, they see other people and they're like, oh my gosh, you know, like if only it could be so easy.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and so
right.
it's
and it's not, everything doesn't come easy. Like you may be
Right.
good at one part, but other things it's like not so good. Like I just discovered that I'm good at tarot reading, like just random, like out of nowhere. I don't know any of the traditional terms like that, but every person I've done it for, even for myself, that was like, yeah, you on point. But then intuitively, I'm like that in general in conversation. So it's just
tough
like
to tell
it enhanced it.
Right. No, that's cool.
So it's like nothing to be scared of. It's real. Oh yeah, but there's definitely stuff to be scared of. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, of course, yeah.
There's definitely stuff to be scared of. But as far as your own, what you feel in you, if that's what's in you, that's what's meant to be.
Yeah.
Very true. Yeah,
and
no,
if more
that's
people. I've always gotten if more people dive into themselves and what gifts they have and harness those gifts aside from whatever society is telling you supposed to do or telling you is wrong, or demonizing the things that feel right to you. Fuck that. Do it. Because
Correct.
at the end of the day, like, we got one life to live. Who is everybody else to tell you living your life wrong when you feel like it's right?
mm-hmm.
Especially when it comes to those gifts, because the powers that be put them there for a reason. There's other powers that be that know that. And they
Right.
bank on you not knowing your true power.
Yeah.
It's getting deep.
It's getting very deep. But I'm glad we got to take your call in.
No,
though.
because people in the
sorry.
chat need it. No, people in the chat, and even you're thinking about, and one of the things that's just so cool about this is in the replay and for the rest of eternity, you know, that messaging is going to stay out there for all the people to take a piece from. So we appreciate you calling in with that.
No problem. Thank you. And I forgot, I didn't even mention my name is Ashanti, by the way. And
Ashanti.
Honestly, I was so scared. Yeah. From 6th grade on, that has been my life.
It's okay. It's a great name, though.
It is. I appreciate it now. 6th
Well,
grade, not so much.
I get that. Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I get it.
Yes, 6th grade, not so much. But I appreciate you guys taking my call. As nervous as I was getting that push like, girl, if you don't call this damn number, call.
Hey, yes.
Yes,
hey,
and I'm glad you did.
And thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all.
Well, thank you. I'm glad
appreciate you,
we've been able to
Ashanti.
be, there for you for the past year, and I'm glad you were able to call in, and I really appreciate your support and your call tonight. It was a really good call.
Thank you.
You
All
have
right, guys. Have a good night.
Thank
Good-
you.
good
You
night,
as well.
Austin, George, Jeanette.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Wow, what a call to kind of end off the night on.
Facts.
That was a good one. That was
was
you couldn't
spitting.
hang. You couldn't hang on that one. All right.
Hey, we were in the sermon there at the end of just like straight facts. It's
Straight knowledge, just straight
You got
facts
it.
and knowledge.
It's self-care.
Self-care. Yep.
Best way to hone into your gifts is taking care of yourself.
Yeah. Yep.
This episode has a lot to like from what Paulo stated to what Ashanti just stated. There's a lot for people to
Lot to
take
pick
from
up.
this episode, for sure.
Lot to pick up. I know Layla asked, will the show be taking calls on the Thursdays? Well, we haven't done the Thursday show in a while, and even then we weren't taking calls. We only take calls Tuesday nights, 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on YouTube and Twitch. But starting tomorrow night, because our community is amazing, I will be streaming the new game that just came out tonight, South of Midnight. I got to make sure, because I've been having some problems connecting to YouTube at home. So, but I'm thinking it's like my gaming channel's YouTube is acting up, and it should have no problem connecting to this one. But with that being said, though, I mean, I'll be on live on Twitch as well. But before we go, We need to make one last push, guys. There is 44 people watching right now. No reason why we shouldn't have 44 signups. Really, it should be 48 signups because of us. But Noah's new store that she's been talking about on this show and has been working so hard on launches tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. She's also doing a giveaway, but only if you're signed up. So you need to be signed up with your email. I need you right now to click that link that Mari just posted. This is a cool song, actually.
Hey, 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 hey,
Go ahead and click that link into your email right now. Make sure you turn on the notification bell right here on Calls From Beyond on YouTube. Check out Noah tomorrow. She's going to be going live for the launch of her new store. I have a new... Oh my God. Submit your email right now. She will also be going live tomorrow, so check that out. New Truly Bizarre Ghost Hunt comes out tomorrow, and then Calls From Beyond will also be going live again tomorrow with the new game. South by Midnight. Look at George. Damn, freestyle.
What is George doing?
Thank you, Darkness. Appreciate that. Oh, I gotta take off my headphones so I can do it. So I don't fall. Ready? No scope.
Oh shit! Son up.
George got hit with a boogie bomb. What is a boogie? What is that?
Boogie bombs from Fortnite, bro. Where you throw it and it would, instead of like a flashbang, it would make them dance for like 5 seconds. So you'd be in the middle of a fight, you'd be like, they throw a boogie bomb and you'd be like, and get fucking lit up. It was bad.
We appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you are tuning in tomorrow for Noah's live stream. Make sure you're submitting your email. Make sure you turn on the notification bell right here on Calls From Beyond. If I don't see you tomorrow night and all the other nights with the new game, I will see you next Tuesday. Appreciate you. Check out the merch store. Join the Discord. Follow us Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Grindr. No, I'm just kidding. We ain't got no Grindr. Follow us everywhere. Calls From Beyond. Follow Black Cauldron on YouTube. Follow Black Cauldron on Instagram. Follow Truly Bizarre. Follow Pin and Pull. Didn't ain't got nothing to push. But we appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Pushing P, Jesus. And the song ended. Kind of just killed all the momentum. Oh, all right, here we go. All right, guys. It was great seeing you all. Have a great rest of your night, and we will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy, y'all. Stay safe out there.
I think we crushed that one, guys.
Yeah.